to Lifetime Uncorked, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I am your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we are talking about Kidnapped in Paradise. Kidnapped in Paradise stars Claire Vanderboom, love that name. Sure, Todd Lasance, Melina Vidler, and Sam Afuni. On the show, we either pour it up, which means yes, or put a cork in it, which means no, thank you. So, what are we going to do to this movie? Pour it up! Now, if you haven't seen the movie, you're going to want to press pause and come on back because I'm about to break down this movie starting now.
The movie begins with a woman running through the woods, so a typical Lifetime movie. Cut to 5 days earlier, Savannah and her husband Brad are throwing their daughter Ava a birthday party and planning a trip to Australia. They won a random trip, nothing shady about that. Next, we see a lot of stock footage of Australia. What is this, Nat Geo? Once the family finally gets to the resort, a red-headed woman named Jane gives the family a tour. Aria couldn't care less about Australia and just wants to play at the play center in the daycare. Then, we meet a hot Australian couple who have nothing to do with the plot, but they are attractive. Brad and Savannah drop their daughter off with Jane at daycare and enjoy a hike, a massage, and some cocktails. When they come back after a day of treating themselves, wanting to pick up their daughter, the new staff member, Pete, tells them that she's missing, and he doesn't really seem to care. Neither do the police or anyone on the resort. Savannah, like any Lifetime mother, starts her own investigation. She interrogates Jane while she's floating on her back, and then breaks into a crime scene and finds her husband doing the same thing. Parents find Mr. Pickles, Aria's bunny, and think it's weird because she would never leave Mr. Pickles behind. Since everything else has failed, they hang up flyers, which immediately get taken down by the kidnapper. Someone breaks into Savannah's villa, and she has flashbacks of her father arguing with someone the last time they were in Australia. It is a random flashback, but it has some tinted green filter, so that's something. Then she pieces everything together via a tattoo on Pete's arm that insinuates that he's in a cult. She rushes to go save her daughter. Also on a journey to find his daughter, Brad poses as a delivery man and bursts into staff housing. He's knocked out and tied up. Aria is being held in a room decorated with her name and lots of cute decorations. The flashbacks return and Savannah realizes that Jane is in fact her half-sister. Jane takes Aria and goes on the run. They are about to take the boat into the ocean, but Savannah literally jumps on and fights for her daughter. Jane explains her motives in a monologue, but I'm still confused. Jane is arrested and Pete gets off scot-free. There he is, running away in the bushes. The family is reunited and will maybe skip that next online vacation. And that is Kidnapped in Paradise.
Kidnapped in Paradise is basically a tourism ad for Australia, and in this winter time, I wasn't mad about that. It has your classic Lifetime storyline of a mother searching for her missing daughter, tale as old as time, true as it may be, Kidnapped in Paradise. Okay. Anyways, I really liked that we had the missing daughter right at the beginning, so the whole movie is searching for the daughter, which is all you can really ask for in a Lifetime movie. Claire Vanderboom as Savannah was excellent. She really played the devastation of losing her child and the frustration over the police and pretty much everyone on that resort not helping her. It was pretty rude. For most of the movie, I was suspecting that the husband was involved in some way. That didn't turn out to be correct, and it ended up being Jane, the half-sister, which is so soapy and amazing. We just love a good soapy twist, even if it's really stupid. There's also just really hot Australian people in this movie. I mean, everyone knows that Australians are super attractive. Like, think about Nicole Kidman. Think about Heath Ledger. Think about kangaroos. I don't know. And now it is time for the Minority Report, the segment where we talk about representation in TV movies and why it matters. The only person who I maybe think is a POC is Sam Afuni. I don't know his heritage or anything, so I don't really want to speak to like him definitely being a POC, but Let's look it up. I'm going to do some research. Oh, he was on X Factor. Okay, it says he's Egyptian and Jordanese descent. Australia just doesn't really have a lot of people of color. So, yes, having someone who's Egyptian and Jordanese is a POC, so that's good to know, especially for me. I'm trying to educate myself all the time, as should you. And that wraps up today's episode. If you want more Lifetime Uncorked, you can check out our podcast, also called Lifetime Uncorked, which is on hiatus, but hopefully we'll come back soon. And you can check out our website, lifetimeuncorked.com. Don't forget to follow me at Patrick Miguel or the show at Lifetime Uncorked. Leave a comment and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and all that good stuff. Donate on our Ko-fi page. It's a $3 donation. You can buy me a coffee or buy me some wine, and that would be so nice. I also like Sour Patch Kids, so there's that. All right, I think that's it. Bye. See ya.